Guys, you are not seeing blurry. This is actually happening. I just got finished washing my hair, and right now I am actually in the middle of conditioning my hair. And one of the tricks that I use to moisturize my hair and to keep my locks thick. So I just got finished using my shampoo, and this is the low porosity shampoo by Shea Moisture. I did decide to go ahead and wash my hair if you was watching my previous video. Washed my hair and I just conditioned it. So right now, good morning. Sorry guys, it's a little steamy in here. It says, who is this? My happy, wait, it says my 4 happy faces. If you're wondering what all that is, I actually steam my hair. So right now I have a steamer running, and it's a personal clothes steamer, and I'm using that to kind of lock moisture into my hair and at the same time work on my curl pattern, which is going to make my locks thicker. And I'll show you exactly what I got going on. So with low porosity hair, the biggest thing with that is that your cuticles they're bound really tight. So you have to do things to kind of open up those cuticles and to the shaft of the cuticle or the shaft of the hair to get moisture in. So one thing you have to use is heat. And we all know heat is not good for your hair, but moist heat, so moisture, I know Brittany hate that word, moist. Moisture is actually good for your hair. So what I have here is actually just a steamer. This is just a regular steamer. I actually got this. If you guys see the price, you're going to be so freaking mad because it works perfectly. And I got this from Goodwill for $4.98. And this actually retails at $20. You took your locks out. No, I didn't take my locks out. This retails for $20, and I found it at one of my local Goodwill locations, and surprisingly it works perfectly. So nothing is wrong with it at all. And I've been using this because I have two. I have a smaller one, and I bought this one to use for my clothes, but I started bringing it into the bathroom to actually use for when I'm washing my face to kind of open up my pores, and also when I'm doing my hair. So good thing about steaming your hair, so some of the benefits, it opens up the follicles and it opens up the shaft, the cuticles of your locks, of your hair rather, whether it's natural hair that is loose or locked. It helps open that up and kind of attracts moisture and locks it in. So myself, I have low porosity hair, so that's something that I definitely need. One thing I can also go in and do, I have glycerin and water in this bottle, and glycerin is a humectant, which means it attracts moisture. So what I'm doing right now is putting this glycerin and water concoction on my head, and that's going to help attract some of the moisture into my locks. So being that my hair doesn't want to do it on its own, I'm going to give it a little bit of help, and I'm going to do it in a safe way. So that's one of the benefits of steaming. The other benefit of steaming is it really helps your curl pattern. So with that being said, it's going to actually make my curl pattern a little bit more defined, and for us that means that my hair is going to shrink. Now I'm not worried about length at all because I know it's going to get there. What I want is fuller locks. So with my hair shrinking, which means I'm not pulling my hair down to its full potential, I'm allowing it to shrink up because of the moisture and the heat that I have going on. It's actually going to allow my lock to be thicker because all this is going to be more compact as opposed to be being stretched out. So in the future, when I twist my hair, when I do my retwist, I'm not going to palm roll and pull my hair down for its full potential. All I'm going to do is just lightly retwist it at the root just to get all the regrowth retwisted. So that starts to lock and bud, and I'll let everything else just sit as it is. So those are two of the major things that I do, that I get from steaming, and I absolutely love it. I am going to continue doing this with my hair when I wash, and then especially when I'm going in to moisturize. I just let it run for as long as it will. I go through one cycle of water in here. So that normally takes about maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And then from there, I just go and rinse out my conditioner. And then I go in with my oils to kind of moisturize my scalp, get that nice and oiled, and then maybe I'll do my retwist. So that's one thing that I absolutely love right now. I never did this with my locks before because I didn't know about it. It was just always dry heat, which I hated, so I tried to apply no heat at all, but I was skipping the process of moisturizing my locks. So for this, I do warn you, like if you decide to start steaming your locks, you don't have to go out and get a big old steamer, like the steamers the hooded steamers. You don't need that. You can actually use a hot towel, like if you warm up a towel in a microwave, wrap it around your head. You can use that. You can get a steamer like I have here. The biggest thing is to make sure, it feels so good, it feels like a freaking sauna. The biggest thing is to make sure that you are not too close to the steamer. Like right now I have mine sitting on the counter and all the steam is coming up to me. Allow the steam to come up to you as opposed to going down to the steam, because a lot of the times these devices, they do kind of like pop some of the water out of the spout, and that can cause burns on the skin. So try to be as safe as you can with this method. So right now I'm like locked away in my bathroom. I'm locked. I just got out of the shower, so there's steam coming from there. I have my steamer running on 1 full cycle. So that's also going to give me moisture as well. This steamer I'm probably only going to use for my hair and my face. So I'm thinking about possibly starting to add something to the water. Thinking about it because I don't want to put anything in there that can kind of calcify or build up and then cause the machine not to work like it should. So I might either just start by putting it on my hair like I did just now with the glycerin and water, or find a way to kind of have whatever it is that I'm trying to add to my process come from the steamer alone. If I show you guys where I am right now, I'm almost finished this cycle, so I just filled it up to the max line. Right now I'm right around the bottom, so my steam cycle is almost finished, and I'm probably gonna run it one more time when I get out. Whew. This is definitely like kind of like sitting in a sauna, but it's a lot more moisture. One more good thing about steaming also, it stimulates blood flow on your scalp, and it helps your hair to grow. So all this right now is stimulating my blood, getting it to flow. It's tightening up my curl pattern. It's locking in moisture as well. And there's one more advantage of steaming, but I can't remember it right now. Those are the 3 that stuck with me the most when I, kind of found out about steaming. This actually feels really good. I'm going to finish this in just a little bit. Katoya said good morning. Good morning, Katoya. Oh. Let me see the oils that I'm going to use when I get out and I'm all finished. I have my Jamaican mango and lime black castor oil, so I'm going to use that on my scalp. And I'm also going to first rub onto my scalp some tea tree oil, because I absolutely love how this feels. I've said this a million times before. This shampoo, this conditioner has a spearmint, what is it? Spearmint extract in there. And it really, my cycle is finished. It has a spearmint extract in there, and it really tingles when you put it on. So it tingles for about maybe 15 minutes. So I like that feeling. It feels like tons of like little fingers just running all over your scalp. I like that feeling, along with the feeling I get when I do the steam process. So right now I can definitely see the difference in how shrunken my hair is compared to when I first washed it, and even more so compared to when I before I even washed it at all. So that's fine with me. I want my locks to be thicker, so I'm not going to stretch them with palm rolling when I do a retwist. And my hair is getting drawn up a lot. a lot. And we're okay with that. We are okay because we want thick locks. All right, guys, I just wanted to come on really quickly and show you what I do to moisturize my hair, being that it's low porosity, and some things that I'm doing to make sure that my locks stay nice and thick, and that I do not thin them out with palm rolling. I use a spray leave-in. Do you think that's fine? Again, take your porosity test. Take your hair porosity test, and that's going to tell you what you should use and what you can't use. For my hair, low porosity leave-in sprays and conditioners are not good for me. That's why I don't use them, because it causes a lot of buildup. With low porosity hair, the shaft is pretty much closed. So anything that I put on top of it that I don't activate with heat, it's just going to sit on top of the shaft of my hair. So that causes me to get buildup. So you might be, if you do your test and you end up being high porosity, leave-in conditioners and sprays and stuff like that, that's possibly something that you can use, but I can't use it because it doesn't do anything beneficial for me. It just sits on the top of my hair, on the shaft of my hair, and it does not penetrate unless I help it using heat and moisture. If you guys don't know how to take your porosity test, I have a video on how to take it. You can definitely watch that video to see what you need to do. And I urge people all the time, make sure you take your porosity test, because we're out there spending all this money based on what people are doing online, and then we don't get the same results as them, and we wonder why. Taking your porosity test is like the beginning of knowing what you need to use on your hair and the things that you should kind of stay away from. So now I know what I need to stay away from. Now I know what I need to use, and then I have to kind of figure out ways to incorporate that into my routine. Even though I'm trying to lock, you know, some of these products are going to react differently on loose hair as opposed to locked hair. So you just have to figure out a way to work it into your routine, and that is basically what I'm doing. Like, I have a couple of leave-in conditioners that I used to use, like this. This is a Cantu Shea Butter leave-in conditioner. I used to use this when I was loose, like my hair was loose. But again, low porosity hair, you shouldn't use leave-in conditioners. They're not really recommended because you're not really getting any type of benefit from that. The next thing that I'm going to use, though, when I do my next retwist, after talking to Jalicia and finding out what the product was, this is what she used to retwist her client's hair when she does it. And I am going to give it a try. I actually used this yesterday when I did my flat twist. Good morning. What is it? Vito Thinking Out Loud. I actually used this yesterday when I did my retwist, and they came out surprisingly nice. Now, me personally, I do not have high expectations for this product, just because in the past, anything that looked like this, anything that looked like a cream, did nothing for me at all. I used the Talia Wajid Tight Hold. I've used Jamaican Mango and Lime, and they kind of have like this type of cream look to it, and they did nothing for me at all. But like I said, I have very low expectations for this product to work on my hair, but I'm gonna try it. It says moisturizing twist and lock gel, controls frizz for a silk smooth hold. What else does it say? No sulfate, silicones, paraben, or mineral oil, which is good. First ingredient is water. There's fragrance in here. They always have to put freaking fragrance in every damn thing. It smells amazing, I'll tell you that. It smells like pineapple. Hold on. Maybe pineapple and coconut. Yes, it smells really good, but I'm gonna try this when I do decide to retwist my hair. Someone was saying my Jolie gel is what I use. It's all natural. Kiva! Good morning, Kiva. Monique, send me a picture of that. Like, if you go onto Instagram, send me a picture of it so I don't know if it was you that mentioned that before to me, but somebody mentioned that gel, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell that gel is. Right now, I've tried so many things, and the only thing that is working for me constantly is my Eco Styler gel. I used that one before, and it worked for my daughter's 2 strand twist. What, you use this, the Cantu? Because I just mentioned like 4 things. You used this one before? Okay, so Monique, it was you that mentioned the Jolie gel. Send me a picture of that because I want to see exactly what that is. Okay. Yeah, like I think it might work a little bit, the Cantu, but at the same time, all my past experiences with anything that was not a gel, so if it was like that cream looking consistency, it really did not work for me. So I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens, and if it doesn't work for my retwist, I'll just use it for when I do my flat twist. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and wash this out, and then from there I am going to flat twist my hair up into a style using the Cantu gel, the Cantu lock and twist gel. And I want to make sure that you see how like the moisture has my curl pattern right there, and I'm not going to try to stretch it out at all. You see it? So moisture is going to kink my hair up and allow my locks to stay nice and thick. I still have some strands of hair that refuse to join the union. So we're going to figure them out. Do you guys have any questions before I go? Any quick questions? I think that was Instagram. All right, Monique just sent me the picture. I'm not going to go over to it because I think that it freezes the live feed. Anyhow, guys, I know you probably got like, what, 5 or 4 videos from me now within the last 2 days. You're probably getting tired of me. Anyhow, I'm going to get out of here, go wash my hair, and start the next phase. This damn blue, this brownish color irks my life. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Thank you. Angelita, your locks are coming along really nice. Angelita, she's also on Instagram. She actually, what was your story again? You had 2 strand twists for a while, and then you just took them out and did the instant lock method. Let's see. Marlene. Good morning, Barbadian 261. Have you used Dr. Locs? And if so, how do you like it? I don't even know what Dr. Locs is, honestly. I have to look that up. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever heard of Dr. Locs. Let's see. Angelita said, especially the last one, I want to wash my hair so bad. Yeah, so I know you probably do want to wash your hair. I just did a video on how you can basically freshen up your starter locks without submerging your hair fully. And that's just a method that you can use until you're able to fully wash your hair. Okay, so she had 2 strand twists and it wouldn't lock, so she took them out and put the instant locks in. How long did you have your 2 strand twists? Because looking at your pictures right now, you have a decent amount of length. I can't see a full picture, but it does look like you have a decent amount of length. Monique is about to wash her hair now. She's going to get it done next week. So when you wash your hair, what are you going to do with it since you're not getting it done next week? But you have... your hair is pretty much mature, so you can afford to do that. I'm wasting water. I just realized like every couple seconds I keep washing my hands. Wow, you had 2 strand twists for 8 months and it wouldn't lock. Girl, you could have been like way in the game by now if you knew about instant locks back then. 8 months? Wow. All right, I'm going to turn around for you guys so you can see what this is like. Alright, I'm gonna go take a cold shower because it is hella hot in here. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Follow me on my Instagram. If you're not subscribed here, definitely subscribe so you can get the notifications, but you have to hit that little bell so that you can see when I come live. I don't really have a routine right now or a schedule for when I come live. Maybe somewhere down the line I will come up with one. But the best way, if you want to be in these live discussions, the best thing to do is to hit that little notification button and get the notifications once I come live. All right, guys, I keep saying all right, guys, and I don't go anywhere. Gonna go wash my hair. I will see you guys maybe a little bit later. Thank you for tuning in. Monique, Angelita. Let's see who else was in here. Marlene, send me a picture of this Dr. Locs product on Instagram. My Instagram is Barbadian261. It is the same. Thank you for tuning in. My 4 happy faces. Thank you very much for your input. I appreciate it. Kiva. Hi, thank you for tuning in. Vito, Thinking Out Loud. Katoya, thank you all for tuning in and watching and commenting and having this discussion with me. I appreciate it. Until next time, it's your girl Me-Anie. Keep rising. Bye.